Alrighty, ignore how bad I look right now. This is a video to basically update everyone as to why I've been so indisposed for months. Right after I made the video stating that Sequoyah County, Oklahoma would set me up, they'd either kill me or frame me again, well, sure enough, that same day, Sequoyah County sent an Oklahoma Highway Patrol SWAT team and charged me with another felony because I stood up. I stood for my rights, and they tried to get me killed. Well, I was charged for plan, attempt, conspire to commit act of violence. Who was my alleged victim? Sheriff Larry Lane of the Sequoyah County Sheriff's Department. What did I do? I stood outside the Sheriff's Department on public property, and this is back on October 13, 2023. I stood outside the Sequoyah County Sheriff's Department with a legally owned firearm on my hip in a holster and a tactical vest on. My children were in my truck with me. I had called the Sheriff's Department and asked politely to speak to Sheriff Lane outside because I didn't feel safe or secure entering the Sheriff's Department because I had a pending federal lawsuit and his Deputy Brian Stone was framing me and harassing me and terrorizing me. Well, I was conducting Second Amendment protected activity because I have the right to keep and bear arms under the Oklahoma Constitution and the United States Constitution. Well, they allege that because I had a firearm on my hip and a tactical vest on, that I was attempting to cause harm or violence to Sheriff Larry Lane. I can't even go into the Sheriff's Department now because that's my alleged victim. It's just absolute insanity, y'all. They arrested me on December 22nd, 2023. They held me with no bond, yet again. I fought to get bond from December 22nd to January 17, 2024, when I finally got bond set, and the DA also had my previous charge revoked, so I had to fight to get that reinstated. Well, after I get all that done, I paid a bond out on February 2nd, 2024, because I had to wait until I got my paycheck. Well, I was out for about 20 minutes when the DA got me brought right back into jail because the DA had orchestrated things where I couldn't get that ankle monitor that they wanted me on. So, what happens then? I go right back in jail, and I sit in jail until today, March 4th, 2024, when the judge finally removed the ankle monitor requirement and set me free. So basically, I spent months. I spent my Christmas, my Thanksgiving. I spent all these holidays in jail for a crime I did not commit for enacting or conducting Second Amendment protected activity. Ask yourselves this. If I intended violence upon the Sheriff's Department, why would I be polite and cordial? Why would I park in plain sight, have my 2 children with me, and announce my presence? It makes absolutely no sense. Well, on October 13, 2023, in the day in question, after I realized Sheriff Lane wasn't going to come out and speak to me where I felt safe and secure, I unholstered my sidearm, put it in the center console of my truck. Me and my kids went in the Sheriff's Department, and naturally I locked my truck up. I was peaceful, I was cordial, I spoke with Sheriff Lane, made my officer complaint, and I went about my business. Now, what was their tactic? They intentionally held me until my federal lawsuits were dismissed because I couldn't pursue them from in jail. And then they got me default judgments in my Tulsa and my custody case because I couldn't pursue them because I was in jail. So they manipulated every aspect of everything to frame me. Now, all of that still didn't work. I still got out of jail today. So they have a few moves that they got left to play, and I'm going to put this video out there as fast as I possibly can before they make those moves. Now, they're going to either try to frame me again, as they always do, because they want me to shut up, and quite frankly, I am not going to shut up. They want me to shut up, they're going to have to put a bullet in my head. It's that damn simple. I'm an American patriot. I'm not backing down. I'm not standing down. I'm protected by the Most High God, which is why I've survived this long. Longer than anybody who's ever stood up to Sequoyah County, Oklahoma. Well, they're going to have to try to frame me with another charge, and I know what kind of crap they'd pull. Secondly, or they could try to pull some crap and lie on me to revoke my bond yet again, like they always like to do. That's their favorite tactics. But the most likely, in order to revoke me in order to frame me further, they have to be able to silence me, and they cannot silence me. Even from in jail, I was filing handwritten motions and fighting my case and putting the truth on the record. And the Supreme Court will see that, and they know that. They know they can't shut me up because if I'm alive, because at some point they know that I'm intelligent enough to take this whole damn cases to the federal Supreme Court upon appeal. They know that I will do that. Well, so what's their most logical attack? Guys, I remind you this, that everything I have ever said that Sequoyah County is going to pull, they have done. Everything that I have ever called them out on, they have done, because I've been right about it at every turn. Their next move is to kill me. Well, Sequoyah County, if you're watching this video, you're going to have to send a sizable force to take my life, because I promise you, I won't just hand it over to you. And if you plan on framing me, I'm already covering every damn base. I am recording every second of my daily life to make sure that you cannot frame me. You will not get away with your crimes against me. I will make sure that you face federal indictments. And my federal lawsuits, well, you got them dismissed. Woohoo. Guess what? They were dismissed without prejudice, which means that I can get filed to have them reopened, you dumbasses. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to have them reopened, and I'm going to fight my federal lawsuits. I'm not backing down, Sequoyah County. You think you can frame me and get away with it? Well, you come after me and put a bullet in my head, because that's the only way you're going to shut me up. So to my followers, to everyone out there who's been watching, I've noticed while I was in jail, my followers really increased, and everyone's been wondering where I've been. I was in jail. I was in jail for a very long time. It was an absolute fucking nightmare. I have been terrorized and framed, and I've seen some of you say that, it's best to take a lose and accept that you're defeated. No. That's the coward's way. That's what has destroyed our country. I'm an American patriot. I will, as long as I still have breath in my lungs and my heart still beats, I'm going to fight for what's just and right, and I'm going to fight to put the truth out there. So, I'm going to keep everyone updated. My federal lawsuits have been dismissed, but I'm getting them reopened. I'm moving for a writ of mandamus to dismiss all of the cases against me for constitutional rights violations. There are statutes in place for that, and I'll be involving the Supreme Court effective immediately, first thing tomorrow morning. It is late at night. I'm not going to be getting much sleep from here on out. While I was in jail also, I went through a major kidney surgery on both of my kidneys. Had to suffer through the recovery in jail. Passing blood, kidney stones, high fever, you name it. I'm betting they probably hoped I'd have died in jail, but guess what? Didn't happen. I was attacked by countless inmates. But I will say this to everyone. The jail administration in Sequoyah County, some damn good people. I will fully vouch for Jeremy Day and Dana and just countless others. The jail administration there were awesome. They went to bat for me, trying to help me. They were calling Jack Thorpe's office, the district attorney. They were doing everything they could to help me have justice. Now, they had their hands tied behind their backs. They couldn't do a whole lot, but they are damn good people. And it's just a reminder that there are still some good people in Sequoyah County fighting for our rights. I am also going to make a reach out. I am starting a GoFundMe page. I need financial help because I'm not backing down. Every dollar counts. If you guys can help out, I truly appreciate it, because I'm going to fight this to the end, because this isn't just about getting my cases dismissed. This has never been just about that. This all began of me trying to expose the truth and stop corruption in Sequoyah County. And this is how it gets started. Them framing me and me exposing the truth helps put federal oversight and federal indictments out there. That helps bring the big dogs in. That helps bring the media outlets in. Help me win my battles so that we can stop Sequoyah County's corruption. And as for Sequoyah County, I do everything lawfully and properly. I do not do anything outside of the confines of the law. I do everything properly. So don't try to frame me. Don't try to mix my words up, you idiots. But yeah, I'll be posting more videos, y'all. I'm back out of jail. We'll see what they try next. They'll try something. They always do, because I'm the one person they've never been able to silence. I also mentioned that, I'll just update y'all more later here tomorrow. Y'all, I appreciate you following me. I appreciate you sharing my videos. Hit that like button, share this video further, and help me reach as many as I can. If you guys can help me financially to get a much better attorney, because my attorney flat out freaking sucks, man. I think he's bought. But I truly appreciate it. If you can't help financially, hit that like button, share it, make sure it gets out there, so people watching Appreciate y'all. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.